everyone! Today I'm going to be unboxing TXT's newest album, Minisode to Thursday's Child. I ordered these from the Weverse Global Shop. This was my first time ever ordering anything from Weverse, and I got the 3 main versions of the album. I did also purchase the tier version, but since that was random member, I did that through a group order. The albums are supposed to come with a Weverse exclusive pre-order benefit, so I'm excited to take a look at those. So inside the box, we can see we've got this very large poster tube, which should contain the posters for all 3 versions. And then the albums themselves. So the albums are protected with bubble wrap, which is wonderful. They are a little loose in there, which I'm not totally in love with. Let's see, we've got the hate version here. The mess version. That one's a little hard to see on the back. And the end version. And then the last thing we have in the bubble wrap is our pre-order benefits. I have seen online that apparently Weverse did not shuffle the pre-order benefits super well, and a lot of people got duplicates. So ideally I would like to pull Yeonjun, Kai, and Bumgyu, because since I last did a TXT unboxing, my bias list has shifted a little bit, and those are my current biases. But honestly, as long as I don't get duplicates, I will be happy. Okay, so let's open this up. So the first thing we have in here is a postcard, which is pretty cool. And then you get these card holders. I think you might be able to stick them on the back of your phone or something like that, but they go along with the 3 different covers of the album. And right away I can tell that I have 3 different ones, because you can see a bit of the card speaking out, and I can also tell who one of these is because of the hair colors, because there's only one person in this photo shoot who has blonde hair, and that is Yeonjun. And I almost never pull his cards, so that is a really unexpected surprise, and a great way to start this unboxing off. On the back we can see it says Minisode to Thursday's Child, tomorrow buy together, Weverse Shop, and they are these really pretty rainbow holo cards. And this is a photo shoot concept that is not represented in any of the album photo cards, so I'm really glad that I have this. I'm just now starting to really start on collecting TXT photo cards. I know I've been collecting their albums since like 2019 now, but I've been putting off collecting their cards because my bias list has shifted a bunch, and so I didn't really know for sure what I wanted to collect. But I am hoping to focus on collecting Yeonjun. That is my primary goal, and then depending on how that goes, I may decide to collect Kai and or Bumgyu later. I wonder if I can guess who these are. They both appear to have black hair, so I don't think I got Bumgyu, but I could have Taehyun, Subin, or Kai. Oh, I did get Subin. That is a very cute card. Yeah, the backs are all the same. And then for this last one, do we think it's going to be Taehyun or Kai? Oh, I got Taehyun! I feel like I pull Taehyun and Kai the most in TXT's albums. but I am very happy to have pulled 3 different members. I do think that I will be trying to trade Subin and Taken if anyone has Bungyu and Kai's and would like to trade. I think I would like to collect all 3 of them for that set. And these are pretty neat too. I'm not 100% sure how they work, but I like the look of them. They're very cool. So with the pre-order benefits out of the way, let's take a look at the actual albums. And once again, there are 3 versions. That is pretty standard for TXT albums at this point, I feel like. They started doing that with minisode 1, and with the exception of the repackage, Fight or Escape, I think they've had 3 albums for everything they've come out with since then. And it makes sense because each cover has a different letter from their logo, so when you put them all together it spells out TXT, and I do think that is pretty cool, and I think it looks really nice all together. I'm not sure how I feel about this packaging. I don't think I love it. I didn't really love the packaging for minisode 1 or the Chaos Chapter Freeze. Those were both in like a plastic box sleeve kind of thing. It's hard to really explain, but it wasn't very easy to get the contents in and out of the album, and the edges of the box were a little sharp, so it like could give you like a minor cut pretty easily, I felt like. I like the packaging for Fight or Escape a bit better, and I kind of wish this was a little bit more like that. I don't think I'm a big fan of the clear bag packaging. It's like I want to take it out of the bag, but then I know all the inclusions would just fall out when it's on the shelf. We're going to take a look at all 3 versions of the album, starting with the Hate version. And I love the names of these. I think they are so cool and so emo sounding, and I just love that they have names and they're not like version 1 or version A or, you know, something easy to get mixed up like that. I do appreciate that the bags are resealable. Even though I'm not a fan of bag packaging, I mind it less when it's something like this, that you don't have to cut or like completely ruin to open it. I do like that this does seem to be resealable, but I also just don't know, like that doesn't seem especially sticky, so I don't know how many times you'll be able to reseal it. But let's get a closer look at it with that plastic off. So on the front it says minisode 2, Thursday's Child, Tomorrow by Together. And one thing I think is super neat is that the text of Thursday's Child and Tomorrow by Together almost feels like a little velvety. Like it's got a texture to it, which I wasn't expecting, and that is pretty cool to me. It's the same way on the spine. That's really neat. Yeah, all of the little black text has like an almost velvety texture. That's pretty cool. There is no track list on the outside of the packaging, which is a pet peeve of mine. I understand nowadays with the internet being super accessible and a lot of international K-pop fans buying albums online, it's very easy to find the track list anyway. But I'm showing my age here. I just think about being in a shop and picking up an album and having no idea what the contents are, because they're not anywhere on the outer packaging. I'm not a huge fan of that. It looks like all of the inclusions are just kind of stuck in the back here, so I'm going to try to get those out now, so we can look at those at the end, hopefully without spoiling it. Okay, the CD thing looks like it's stuck in the back here. I don't think it was for my Target copy of the album. I did pre-order a copy from Target as well. But I didn't look through the photo book because I was waiting till these came in to film the unboxing. But I did kind of get a look at the packaging because I wanted to see my Target photo card pull. But let's take a closer look here. Yeah, I'm really scared because I don't really know how to show this well on camera, because the pages of the photo book are really, really thick, and I can't really lay it flat because I'm scared of like breaking the binding. So this might not be the best looking unboxing in terms of how the pages are going to look, but I'm going to do my best. I just don't want to break this. So right away it starts off with just a couple black pages. Oh, interesting. So the outer plastic part is actually like a slip cover. It comes off. I didn't expect that. I thought that would be glued down, but it is not. Alright, we've got a couple blank black pages to start us off, and then it's got hate in the bottom right corner. And out of the 3 different album concepts, I do like all 3, but I think this one is my personal favorite. So I'm super excited to look through this photo book. I like that we get just a couple scenery shots first to kind of like set the mood. Then we have our first group picture, and I just love the styling for this photo book. I think it is so cool and so bold, and I'm honestly so disappointed that we did not get any kind of stages in. Like, it probably wouldn't be these exact looks, because I'm sure doing all those belts for a stage would not be very practical, but we could have gotten, like, a variation on it, I feel like. I'm very sad that we didn't. Yeah, this photo shoot is so cool. Like I said, I like all of them, but I keep thinking there's pages stuck together because of how thick these pages are. I don't remember if these exact pictures were teaser photos or if it was just similar ones, but those were super gorgeous. Now it looks like we're moving into solo pictures. We've got a solo shot of Subin. And I know this has to be looking wonky on camera, but I'm just scared to open this fully because I don't want to rip the pages out of the binding, and I'm scared I will if I open it up all the way. But I do apologize if it looks weird on camera. So we've got some more individual pictures here. I know that one of Yeonjun was a teaser photo because I remember seeing that one. We've got Yeonjun's solo shots. Oh wow. That was very expressive. I think these were both teasers. I know that one was. So gorgeous. Here we got Bongyu. I love the like darker burgundy red that they did for his hair here. He's had like so many different shades of red in the preparation and promotions for this album. This set is so cool too. Oh, are we skipping Taehyun? That's interesting. We were kind of going in, not quite age order, because we started with Subin, but like we were going in a normal order. And we jump right from Bongyu to Kai. I was expecting Taehyun to be next. That is just such a cool picture. This whole photo shoot is just so cool. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just can't get over it. They have some really good concepts. Oh, that's beautiful. I got some more of these pictures. I think these are the versions that were teasers. Then we have Taehyun. I wonder why they put him last. I love the fake tattoo. That is so cool. I'm always a fan of fake tattoos. So pretty. So it looks like these are probably their thanks to. So we've got Subin's, Yeonjun's. Oh, he wrote so much. These are such pretty pictures. Oh, I love that they put the emojis in for Bongyu. That's so cute. Kai. He also has a lot of emoticons. It's adorable. And Taehyun. And then we've got our credits. And that is the end. So, okay, here I'm going to give you a better look at why I was so afraid to open those pages fully. Because if you look, the binding is just like completely exposed here. And when I got my Target album, I thought that maybe it was broken and that was supposed to be glued down there and it had like gotten messed up. But having watched other people's unboxings and now having more copies of the album, I don't think it was a mistake. I think that's just how it is, which is certainly a choice. And it makes me kind of scared to look through this photo book because I don't want to break it. And then we've got our CD sleeve back here, which, like I said, I don't think my Target version was glued in, but I also could be misremembering because I looked at it very briefly like a week ago and I've been out of town since then. But that is what the CD looks like, and it is very cool. It's got the names of all three versions, with the Hate one being the most prominent because this is the Hate version. And it's a pretty simple design, but I like that it isn't just like the album name. Or completely blank, like some CD discs are nowadays. But now let's take a look at all of the mini inclusions that come in here. So hopefully I can avoid photo card spoilers. But the first thing we have here is this like logo paper craft. I forget what they technically called it, but it's like a little arts and crafts project. It's very interesting. It looks complicated though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it together. And then this has our lyric cards in it. So I'll look at that in just a moment, because first I want to show you all of the different stickers. So we've got this one that says Thursday's Child. And then ones for the different versions of the album. We've got Mess, End, and Hate. I'm assuming these stickers are going to be the same for all the versions, because they do have all three versions right there. Then we've got a couple different ones of the logo for this era. Very cool. Yeah, I'm not a huge sticker person, but I do think that is a very cool looking set of stickers. And then for these lyric postcards, we finally have the track list for the first time in this whole album. And it does only have 5 songs, sadly, but they are all very good songs in my opinion. So we've got Opening Sequence, which might be my favorite song on the album. I really, really like that one. Then we have the title track, Good Boy Gone Bad, the ballad, Trust Fund Baby, and then we have 2 unit songs, Lonely Boy, which is Yeonjun and Kai, and Thursday's Child Has Far to Go, which is Taehyun, Bumkyu, and Subin. I really, really like both of those songs, but I want to be clear, I don't mean this in a way to put down the members who are in the units, because they both did a very good job, both units. They both did really wonderfully with all of their lines, and the songs sound so good the way that they are. So I'm not discrediting the members on the tracks in any way. But one of the things that I personally really like about TXT's music is the way that all 5 of their voices kind of complement each other really well, in my opinion. And so cutting it down to just 2 or 3 members per song, I do feel like you lost that a little bit. So I personally would love to hear like OT5 versions of the 2-unit tracks. I don't know that I would want to replace the 2 that we have because, again, they're both very, very good as unit songs the way they are. The members all did incredibly well with them. But I just personally think it would be cool to hear how they would sound with all 5 of the members. I don't think it will ever happen. That's just my personal pipe dream wish. So it looks like these are just going to have like scenery from the photo shoot on them. But this is, I think, a really cool way to do the lyrics. I don't think I've ever seen it done quite like this before. So this is from the Mess concept. We've got the lyrics for opening sequence. And I really like that the font it is clearly a font, but it does look a little bit more like handwriting, which I think is pretty cool. And these pictures that they chose are really cool too. She got the lyrics for it. Good boy gone bad. Yeah, I love when groups will do unique things with the lyrics. I want to know who that is in that bathtub. Got the lyrics for Trust Fund Baby. Lonely Boy. Oh, that's a really cool picture. And the lyrics for Thursday's Child Has Far to Go. Again, such a good song. That one probably would be my favorite on the album if it was OT5. But as it is, I do think I like opening sequence the best. But Thursday's Child Has Far to Go, very, very, very good. All the songs are very good, though. Highly recommend them. And then for the inclusions, so with each album you get a random member postcard, a random member photo card, and a random member lenticular card. And all 3 of those are album version specific. So each member has a different one of each of those inclusions for the hate version, the mess version, and the end version. So that's going to be fun to try and collect. But let's see if I can look at these without spoiling myself. So for the postcard, I got Hyunjun! I want to say something, but I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm going to wait till the end of the unboxing. But oh, that is so pretty! Okay. I know the photo card says their name on the back, so I'm trying not to spoil myself with that one. Actually, let's just go ahead and look at the photo card, since I don't want to... Okay. See, I tell you, I do pull Taehyun a lot, because he was the member I pulled in my Target version as well. This was the same version that Target sent me. So I have 2 of this Taehyun now. I very much have a Taehyun blessing when it comes to photo card pulls. But let us see who we get for the lenticular. I got Bumgyu! Oh, this is gonna tempt me to watch Bumgyu too. This is not good. Because let me go and get my Target pulls for this version so I can show you what I got for those. Because like I said, my plan for collecting TXT is to focus on completing my Yeonjun collection first, because I'm still missing a lot of his cards because they are very expensive. But I would also like to collect Kai and maybe Bumgyu, and I'm trying to resist that, but pulling their cards is not helping me resist that, because what I got in my Target version, like I said, I did get Taehyun, so I have 2 of him. So if anyone has Yeonjun or Kai, or probably Bumgyu at this point and would like to trade, please let me know. I'll make a proper trades post later and link that in the description. But for the lenticular for the Target version, I got Kai. So now I have Kai and Bongyu, which is 2/3 of my bias line. And then for the postcard, I got Kai. So that is really, really exciting that I did pull. Because I would say these 2 are my bias line right now, and then Bongyu is like a bias wrecker. So really exciting to have pulled both of their postcards. Because postcards I'm probably not going to collect unless I pull a certain member. I think I'm going to focus on photo cards right now. So it's really, really exciting to have both of those without needing to trade. And then, like I said, this is so pretty. Like, how am I supposed to trade this away? This is the problem with biasing multiple members, because you tell yourself you're gonna limit yourself and just collect your main bias, and then you pull the others and you don't want to trade them. It's a problem. And then for my target card, in case any of you are curious about that, I did pull Subin, and he will most likely be up for trade for Yeonjun, if anyone is interested in trading those. So let's take a look at the end version next. Let us free this from the bag. So pretty similar packaging, other than obviously the visual differences. This one is red mostly. It does look like my spine of my dust jacket got printed a little bit off center. And I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of damage right there. So I'm considering picking up more albums from Target if I ever see them in person. So I may do that. I haven't decided yet. Let's try and get all these inclusions out without getting spoiled again. Okay, well I did just spoil myself, so let's go ahead and take a look at that, because I saw what name that was. Where'd it go? Y'all. I legitimately do not think I have pulled one of his actual photo cards since, like, my first TXT unboxing. It has been a long time. I am, like, in shock right now. Because when I tell you, I do not have good luck pulling Yeonjun, like, ever. And now I've pulled, like, 3 Yeonjuns today. What is happening? Weverse appears to have blessed me, and I am very pleased. Which, to be clear, I am happy with any member that I pull. I don't want it to seem like I don't love the other members, because that is not true. It's just when there's something like that where I almost never pull a member, like this used to be the case with Ren from New East, it's funny to me. Like, it's a running joke of, wow, I never pull this member. And so when I do, it's super exciting because it's something that doesn't happen. It's not like it's not exciting to pull the other members. I hope that makes sense, and I hope it doesn't come across that I'm not happy to pull other members, because I am. It's just extra exciting because it doesn't happen often. It makes me feel very lucky when it does. And that is such a pretty photo card too. Ugh. Okay, since I got spoiled on that, I am going to go ahead and look at my postcard and lenticular while I'm here. And then we'll look through this photo book. So for the postcard, oh, I got Taehyun. That is a very cool postcard. And then for the lenticular, stop it, I got another pumpkin. They want me to collect my whole bias line. They do, and I cannot. I collect too many groups, but like, how am I supposed to not keep these? Come on. That's so pretty. And yeah, just real quick to show that the stickers are indeed the same. They're very cool stickers. Oh, and real quick, we've got the lyrics, postcards, and the envelope they come in is different. I appreciate that that is matched to the version, but the postcards themselves are the same. And let me actually, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and show you the CD as well, because why not? See, as you can see, the end text is the one one that's the biggest on this version, because it is the end version. So now that we've unintentionally done this in a completely reversed order, let's actually take a look at the photo book. And this makes me so nervous, because you can see, like, that page is about to become separated, I feel like. That scares me. So that's why I'm being very careful with how I open these pages. So this concept, again, so beautiful. It's so simple. They're just all in these, like, white shirts and black pants on, like, a simple background, but something about it is just done so beautifully, even with the simplicity. And these pages feel different to me too. They feel less thick almost, which is super interesting. These feel a little more papery, and the first one felt almost more like cardstock. Very fascinating. Yeah, these pictures are gorgeous. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of all of the photo concepts for the Chaos chapter. There were some I really, really liked, but some of them were just okay to me. But these three are all so gorgeous. I feel like with these pages being a little less thick, it's actually a little less scary to open it more. But I'm still trying to be cautious. So again, I apologize if the pictures look distorted on camera. We're going in a different order this time. Looks like we're starting with Kai. This is super close up. And then Bunkyu. So beautiful. These pictures are so good. Because the concept of the album is like a breakup album after the relationship that was portrayed in the storyline of the Chaos chapter. And so these photos in this version are meant to be like the heartbroken, crying, sad boy hours. And it sounds on paper like it could have been really, really cringy. But I feel like it's just done so beautifully and so artfully. And I feel like it's such a cool photo shoot concept for a K-pop album too. I don't think I've ever seen something quite like that before. So I really like it. Like, they've given them red eye makeup to make it look like they've been crying their eyes out. It's so creative. I've never seen something like that before. Oh, wow. That is a stunning picture right there. So beautiful. Got Yeonjun's photos. So pretty, but like that goes without saying. I'm honestly kind of sad he didn't stay blonde for the actual promotions, because my first era after becoming a MOA was Eternity, where he had like the yellow blonde hair. I was kind of excited to like have a bit of a throwback to that, but they changed it for the actual music video and promotions. More of the crying pictures, the like faint mascara tracks are just so cool. I hate that Yeonjun is in the crease because I just know that has to look weird on camera. We've got Taehyun. Subin. Oh, interesting that they like overlap them. Again, this is just such a pretty photo shoot. Oh, and then we've got some unit pictures. We've got Kai and Bunkyu. And then Subin, Taehyun, and Yeonjun. Interesting that they didn't go with the units on the album tracks. we go. Not a crying picture with their thanks tos, man. Got Kai's again. Bongyu. That is such a pretty picture. Bongyu is very, very photogenic in this photo shoot. I mean, he is all the time, but like especially here. Just so stunning. Yeonjun. Taehyun. And Subin. And then we've got our credits. And that is it for that version. And then, last but not least, we have the mess version. Which, again, this one you can barely see the text because it's black on a black background. I'm gonna try not to spoil myself on the cards this time so we can save the pulls for the end. Again, pretty similar packaging on the outside. I do think it's neat that the colors on the inside don't necessarily correspond with the covers. Like, the one with the red outside has the tan inside, the one with the tan outside has the black inside, and the one with the black outside has the red inside. I think that's pretty cool, and I like how well the different versions, like, complement each other. This was actually the first set of teasers revealed, and I really liked these from the beginning, but I do think I ended up liking the hate concept a little bit more, but I think this is my second favorite. But again, they're all really, really good. And these pages feel a bit thicker, like the hate version. First of all, that is such a... Like, the pose that Yeonjun is striking there, where is his modeling contract? Come on. So yeah, this one actually, I believe it's the only one that has two different outfit concepts. So we've got these, which were in the Weverse POV photo cards, and then we've got a second concept as well. So this is like an alleyway, because they've been dumped. We've got a solo picture of Taehyun. These are really cool. I like how they've like laid the photos over the graffiti on the wall. I think that's really neat. I feel like this one has opened up the most easily out of all the pages too. Like I feel the least like I'm going to break this one. Also this picture of Bongyu, so good. The smeared lipstick, I live. Anytime someone does a photo shoot concept with smeared lipstick, like, I automatically love it. We've got another group photo. Looks like we have a concept switch now. Or wait, no, was that in the other outfit? Okay, yeah, so the individual photos are in different outfits than the group photo. I was just like so struck by their beauty that it took me a minute to realize that. Okay, so now we have Kai, and I really love his outfit for this photo shoot. That coat is just so cool to me. That was just such a gorgeous, like, layout of those two pages. Oh, this is the direct attack. They put Kai and Yeonjun right next to each other. In these fits? Really? Just I love this. Like, it's so simple, but it's just like a shirt and jeans and a coat and a hat. But just something about the juxtaposition of like that luxe looking giant fuzzy coat with like the baseball cap. I don't know. I love it. I feel like this concept is most similar to the one we see in the music video, because Hyunjin has like a different big fuzzy coat. And I like both equally. I don't think I like one more than the other. They're both very cool. Again, the smeared lipstick. So good. So well done. So pretty. And we've got Subin. This is true. I think his shirt says shit happens, and they've tried to censor it by covering up part of the S and the H, but it's still pretty clear what it says. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. The ticket says I Know I Love You, which was one of the previous title tracks. And then another group photo. I do think it's interesting that this is the only one with two different outfit concepts, and I wonder why. Oh, these pictures. They are the trash. They have been thrown away. Got Taehyun. Bumkyu. Like, who came up with this concept? It's so cool. Kai. Hyunjin. I love his boots. And Subin. And we got our credits. And that is it for that version. So, now let's see. Where did I put the cards? Okay, they're right here. I've got like all the cards from all the different versions spread out, so I got a little confused for a moment. Again, we've got the logo paper toy thing, the lyric cards. Again, they're the same, just the envelope is different. All of the mini stickers. And our random stuff. So let's see. For the postcard, I cannot with my luck today. I literally never pull Hyunjin. I have pulled something of his in every single album today. That's insane. Oh, and that's such a pretty postcard too. Oh wow. Okay, let's see. Will the lenticular be Bumkyu again? Will that trend also continue? No, it is Taehyun! What up, Taehyun? Gosh, these are hard to show on camera. The two different pictures. Okay, and last but not least, who did I get for the photo card? I got Subin! Oh, that is a very cute card. So I didn't pull any Kai today, did I? I did not. That's kind of sad. I start biasing Kai and then I stop pulling his cards. I used to pull his cards all the time along with Taehyun's. But I did get some of his pulls in my Target album, so that was nice. And I still can't believe my Yeonjun luck today. That is unreal. That never happens. I never pull his cards. So that was such an unexpected and pleasant surprise. But yeah, I definitely am going to be trying to do some trading. I'll make a post on Twitter most likely and then link it in the description below. But that is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more unboxings or K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.